Hey Gina, it's Jennifer Frizzell. I'm going to share a little bit of my 6-week journey with you. First step in this journey was deciding I was going to trust you. I wasn't going to make it my own. I was going to follow your plan. I've been totally satisfied with the food because I followed the plan. And I love it. I love the food. I love the fruit. I love everything about it. Food part was easy for me. Exercise was hard because I'd gotten so out of shape, but I just decided to look at things differently. I decided to look at them as I'm not gonna negotiate on it anymore. I'm just gonna do it. So I did, and I started looking at what I could do instead of what I couldn't do. So if I couldn't do an exercise, I would look up an alternative and I would do it. In the beginning, my exercises probably looked so much different than your circuits, but I did it anyway. And the second round there of the exercises, I was able to do them all. Now I can do them all, except for the push-ups, but I'm working on those. The biggest thing I had to change was my mental focus had to completely change. And all of these changes came about through like a lot of prayer. I realized that my blueprint wasn't matching up with what I was doing, and that spurred on some changes. So that was huge for me. So here were some things I changed. I cleaned out my kitchen cabinets. I gave myself 2, filled them up with lots of Gina-proof foods, loved them. Made a workout section in my living room, and it's visible. I love it. Go there every day, enjoy my workouts, and I try to get outside for my cardio as much as possible because I love to be outside. The other thing I did was I started investing in what mattered to me, and what I knew I had to do first was make myself non-negotiable, and that was how I was going to line my blueprint up with what I wanted. So I started journaling. I have a notebook I journal in. I started recording all the food that I eat, all the exercise that I do. I keep it really simple on both of those things. I started making videos, and those are kind of like my breakthroughs, my revelations. So, and thankfully I had all of these things because it had all just become so natural that I had forgotten a lot of it. So what I do now is I try to respond instead of react. I journal my thoughts. I reframe them. They needed a lot of help. They still do. I count my blessings. I have an attitude of overcoming versus negativity. I just don't tolerate the negative anymore. I always question what I think. Is it true? Can I do another round? And I just try it. And I usually surprise myself. So I don't feel resentful anymore. I take charge of my time instead. I used to get really upset with my time being just filled with stuff that I didn't really want to be doing. So I reorganized my days. I started planning better. I protect my time now. So I ask myself questions a lot, like if I skip this workout, how am I going to feel? So those are all big changes. All of them were mental. I actually made another video and I forgot to even list what I had lost. So in my 6 weeks, I lost 12 pounds. And I lost a lot of inches, and I'm really happy about those things. But the things that really get me excited, the things that really help me believe that I can sustain this lifestyle, is that I love myself now. I love myself. I'm non-negotiable. I filled up my heart with things that matter to me, and now I can invest that back in the people around me, and that's what I do, and it's just so fulfilling. So Gina, thank you for this plan. Thank you for putting your heart and your soul into it. I know it's got to be taxing, like to have all of us sheep that get lost often. Thank you.